Okay, let's go. Gary is back. He's on a quest to find the Triforce and give himself some hair. Because, I mean, who wouldn't want more hair on their heads? Of course, you want hair on your chest or your back, or anywhere else. That's fine. But Gary, he wants it on his head. And I think we're going to stop there. Diesel, thank you very much for the resub, dude. 3 months. Very cool. Anyway, how you doing, Diesel? How you doing, Core? I am, for now, back. I just had a week-long visit from family out of town, so kind of hindered the streaming thing, but let's be honest that most of my free time was still spent playing Fallout. And also Sonic Mania, which I will go ahead and just say this right now. I think Sonic Mania is in fact the best 2D Sonic game. And by extension, best Sonic game, because I like some of the 3D games, but Sonic 2 was my favorite overall. I'm just going to take this. But I like Sonic Mania more than Sonic 2. So by extension, Sonic Mania is the best Sonic game. That's a high non-com. High non-com. Ooh, early boots! Oh my god, this is a seed. Now, how long is it going to take to get the sword? Gary's dashing off to get his hair out of my way. Sub 2 minute boots? How about that? Well, since we got these, I'm gonna go back this way and get those get those rocks. Oh, good. Turn it into a sick kid. Just realizing we have no cash monies. Okay, let's check our dungeon situation. Nothing important here. Only things that might be important are... Wait, why am I going this way? Are, Crystals 5 and 6 in the green pendant. Sassy may be withholding the final piece, or the Pyramid Fairy might be holding the final dual pieces. Please give me some bim-bams. Oh, well, that wasn't really worth the trip then. Alright, first Triforce piece. We are 1/20th of the way to getting new hair. Not even a rupee. Oh yeah, apparently, from what I've been told, custom stuff is broken. I haven't not done a custom seed yet in 26, and I guess I won't, because supposedly it's actually buggy to the point it will remove items, just have empty chests, and that's, I see arrow, that's not good for me and my style of play, so. Custom anything? I'm not sure. But it sounded like they were saying just custom, well, obviously it would be just custom regular seeds, but I haven't tried custom other modes. Obviously, you can't do custom Triforce Hunt, or else I would. Well, actually, not really. I mean, the only thing I would change in a custom Triforce Hunt is turning off progressive. Alright, I went through a lot of trouble for these dual bottles. Give me a thing. Thank you. Thank you very much. So yeah, unless I decide I want to do some regular vanilla seeds, which at this rate I might as well, because Triforce Hunt is kind of steering me in that direction. Since no custom, yes, free bombs. I might do a vanilla seed or two sometime, or in all dungeons, or go back to trying to grind pedestal seeds or something. Get out of here, dude. I really need to also pick up Crusader Ascenti again. Darn it, missed the chicken clip. Well, there's the money I could have used earlier, but nah. That's why you mustache. Dang it, hey, Kick Man. You have joined Gary on his quest for for hair. These Triforce Hunts are pretty quick, too, so... Like, I'm not sure that's better or worse, but... I would have bonked if I had done that. I like them quick, but also... Still gotta do some longer streams sometimes, you know? And it might depend, like, we'll see how long this seed goes. If it goes pretty fast, maybe we'll do a second tonight. Ah, yes, the script is working. Go, Kulex. Which, by the way, shoutouts to Core for compiling that script for me. I am now possessing the bow. And I'm also now a big-time streamer with his own bot announcing stuff and things. Alright, back this way. Can I do spin speed with this? No. You can't spin an invisible item. That'd be great, though. Uh-oh. What did she say? I missed it, because I forgot my slot name was Give. Woman, this old man has more enthusiasm about hair than you do about your job. Oh, sure, yes, I'll take money cash. I should have bought some bombs. Let's go to house. Gives house. Oh, there's the bombs I needed. Okay, let's leave Sewer alone for now. You punk. Sewer / castle, but... Hey, Maguia, what's up? Doink, doink, doink. Alright, we are now 10% of the way to getting our hair back. And we will take this money. I'm alright time, full of Taco Bell. And running into enemies. But we had like a ton of, it's good. Good thing I have that. We have a ton of leftover food. Because there was a lot of food this past week, so. We got some potato salad, we got some coleslaw, we got some, do we still have macaroni salad? There's a ton of chips. We had a pizza party on Friday, and we had like 5 boxes of pizza left over because we just had ordered so much, way more than we needed. Exactly, tacos. Dash, we... no. I was gonna say, we can get to, Death Mountain, but I need a sword for that. Like, it's my visual cue that helps me get... We might need later. It's my visual cue that helps me get through there, so... Let's go check out, down here. Then we'll go to Eastern Palace, check out Sassy's house, and, do Eastern Palace. I mean, you're like in a different region of the world entirely. No. Crap. I might die. Repeatedly. I won't die. I'm gonna use this now because it's gonna save me some time. That was a major delay on those shots, Gary. Okay, I need to get... No, get back. You punks, you're just gonna block me and not even take shots. There. 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 Darn it. You are a waste of life and space. I don't have any bombs anymore. Let's go buy some bombs, then we're gonna go into the castle. I was just thinking to myself, why didn't I just go straight to the Ice Rod Cave? And then I was like, wait a minute, there's a reason I didn't go to the Ice Rod Cave, there's no bombs. That's why I saved and quit. Saved and quit. Saved and quitted. Oh, maybe. I really want my Smard. Actually, no, we're just going to go to the eastern area. Like I said it was earlier. Don't needs the moves. No. Got a sword I could do spin speed, but nope. It's gonna be the swordless sea now. All swords in Ganon's Tower. Where's the bombs I could have done? Alright, worth it. Ow. I don't have arrows, so... Nah, I don't need any. I mean, assuming I don't screw up. Wait, no, go this way. Ow. Start tracking those bonks. Yeah, I don't need any weapons other than... Yeah, I don't need any weapons at all until later on. Yusa, get out of my way. Seriously. Yeah, I would go back for you, but I don't need it. You are a bad enemy. Unless they change it, which I don't think they would have. His Dark World form, which we saw in a past video, was a Stalfos. Which was the most hilarious thing. Although we could still always run into an anti-fairy in a dungeon. As usual, Eastern Palace is terrible. Don't really need to see any dungeon items at all, especially not this early. Still a chance the boss has the compass, but all the same, that means I have to check every single chest now. And I hate that. I hate that a lot. Let me check some of these spots and see if there's any hidden arrows in here that can help inflate. Literally just one pot with a heart? Okay. Oh, there's some arrows. They knew what dungeon I was in. We should at least have a boomerang. Would you stop? These synchronized Stalfos. Well, for 2 moves they were synchronized. You get the key. Maybe this will be the lamp. I don't think I want to do... I can get through that room up ahead without the lamp. But not without a sword. I'm not going to try it. Much as it'll suck, I can do this upcoming area without a sword. Maybe. Okay, so far so good. Okay, we're sort of getting it. Ow. Where am I? Oh, that's what I'm not here. We did it, somehow. Okay. Hope we can get out of here. Hi, Sinkhorn. I guess we'll go into the castle. Actually, no, we're going to try that cave again. Now we've got arrows and bombs. That means the boss has the compass, meaning stay out of there. Really skimping out on the Triforce pieces, though. Buzz off. I think that pun works, because does that count as a buzzard? And I normally say it in response to the jellyfish. At least I got one of you. Bonk. Sure, now you fly up there as soon as I'm gone. Alright. Hey, 12-12. Give me a sword. That's not a sword. Well, we're packing heat. Yeah, we'll go check the castle after this. Ow. If I had the hammer or the Titan's Mid, I can go get into a Dark Road and start looking. No, no. Ha, get wrecked. Ugh. Get out of here. That's right, I got blue tunic. They won't kill me in one hit anymore. Well, it's more than one hit, but you know what I mean. To the castle. No hassle. Had a bit more money. A good life lesson. But I'm not too keen to grind the, How many is that? I'm trying to do math and play on the fly. It's not working out. The 70 rupee room, I think, over in desert area. Oh, hello. I don't have to do it like twice, but still. Plus, I'd rather not go up that area without flippers. When I do that combo with the Link version, I always put the hand on the right side, so it looks like he's... Because then he has two right hands when you do that, so... Boots aren't even that useful without a sword, because they can't just dash to the enemies. Oh, gross. Like that. Yep. Some goofy emotes, but Twitch emos in general. Pretty goofy. Oh. Flop this room up a slight amount. Hey, you, die. Thank you. Hey, you also die. Hey! Well, wish I had that. Well, no, it doesn't matter. Because Eastern is useless to finish. Memes. Bag of memes. Is that a regular global emote? It must be, because like there's no info for it on FFZ. Alright, does the oh, it's Prime. There's the what am I thinking of? There's the 13 drop frames, but there's also the sewer basement that I could have done earlier from the other way around if I thought about it, but I guess I can just get there this way. This works. Assuming that the key doesn't spawn on that side, because there's one more chest up ahead. Actually, it's perfect that the lamp is there, because now I can do the actual escape segment. I think I have to find either the cape... Yeah, either the cape or 2 sword upgrades. Because if they don't throw the mitt or the hammer at me, I can't get the Dark World right now. Alright, didn't have to do that through there because I keep forgetting this door is always open in open mode. No snacks. Please be key. Well, I mean, that's pretty good, but... Alright, let's go around the other way. This might be faster anyway. Don't need bombs, what am I doing? That's our Dark World ticket. But let's hope we get a sword and a hammer in here anyway. And also the hookshot. And also, Triforce pieces, and also everything. Oh, I should have went and gotten the bonk crave first. Oh well. Why don't you do it? You didn't do it. Oh sweet, that was a nice dash, Gary. Showing off his skills. This Triforce piece drought right now. Oh, alright, I can go to the mountain actually, now I think about it. No, wait, not there. Shoot. Let's just do that. Not what I meant. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me too much if Yoshi ended up being a playable character. There's a Toad. And also, I'm surprised there's no Mario. Bonking right over that spear. Go, Gary. With all your mini skills and powers. Including your power to find useless junk. Okay. There's a part of me that thinks I should go to Dark World first and explore, find stuff before going to Mountain, but it'll unlock the Mountain Man restart location, so it's fine. This game is Luigi's Mansion. Alright, my twin brother Gary. Let's go. That's right, we're both named Gary. All the VG refs. VG referees? No. Well, Mario was a referee once. In one of the best fighting games of all time. Owie. Well, thanks, Gary, for holding the shield of Gary. Cool X, no. Nah, Larry's at the Sanctuary. Sanctuary. Copyright, Jeff. Please be the mirror. Or Triforce, please. Dang. I'm just gonna leave that. Dank world, here I come. See, I was Sanctuary hanging out with Zelda. Go this way, and up here. Lift under this rock. Could use a dang sword. Okay, what's 5 and 6 in green? Green is Skull. 5 and 6 are Mire and Dark Palace. I mean, at least they're not Turtle Rock, but Mire is kind of bad to get one of those. That's a lengthy, annoying dungeon. One day, 5 and 6 are going to be Desert and Eastern. It's going to be great. What in the world? You there. Move. I said move. That's why not having a sword sucks. I almost threw that too early. Well, Skullwood is available. These poor table flipping people, I mean. What are they able to do to you? A better shield. Still no sword and still only 2 Triforce pieces. Gary may never get his hair at this rate. Go check out the ledge up here. Ow! You poked me, big meanie. And we have just arrow crude. Ow! No. I mean, I could go take Froggy Boy back the long way because randomizer mechanics. But I don't want to. Yet. We'll get lucky and dig up this mirror on the 7th dig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1 off. With a major item wrong, but. And that's the first and probably last time I will count the proper numbers. I'm not here, go away. Alright, give me a thing, jerk bump. Okay, well, shoutouts to 420, and also we're finally getting pieces. I knew they'd all be in Dark World. Excuse me. That was a silent burp, but still, excuse me. Pardon me for being so rude. It was not me, it was my food. Oh, God. Old nursery rhymes. Does it even count as a nursery rhyme? I don't think it does. I swear I remember learning it in kindergarten, though, or at least a very early elementary year. Oh, you son of a... How did that not count? You! Beat it! Keep pulling up. Or walk away from it. Yes! Islands to beeping. I guess we'll go back and get the frog the long way. Rip drink, almost. I want a sword so badly, dude. After this, we can go peek around Skullwoods. We can peek around Thieves Town, too. Can't do much because... the hay guys, though. They can't do much because no sword. There, it's officially dead now. Although, trying to move things around with one hand. Wait a minute. Nope, he's not here. Last straw. Drink Wars, Episode 8, The Last Straw. Why is this a mechanic? Why is this something they expect you to do? Why is Zelda gone? She's afraid of dwarf people and old men. She's both racist and ageist. Alright, dude, I'm gonna send you home. Let me borrow your hammer. I got some things to do, and having a hammer would help me out. Let's get ready for me. I'm gonna come right back in. Alright, I'm waiting. Give me the hammer. Oh, that's almost relevant to what they do. Well, I feel a little better now. I can do this now. Let's see what this lady says. I want to read that real quick. Give the Cree is here. What? Let's go ahead and run around Thieves Town for good then. Limited ammo. At least I can dash through things now and not have to worry about collision. What does that even? Mouse over when I get a chance. Beanie Hipster. What? FFZ Global. Excuse you, beanies are universal. Give me the arrows. Oh, alright, we can see stuff, old man. See? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. He's on death's door. Apparently. I'm suddenly thinking about it again. Yeah, I said earlier, I kind of do want to someday stop being lazy and go back to Crusader Ascenti. I want to get like a sub 50 time in it. Which is like mostly skill dependent too, so That means I just have to grind it out and get good. And just brace myself for the horrible RNG of that one boss. Like, the only RNG element to the game. Not only, the slime boss is somewhat RNG too in his movements, but I think it's more skill than RNG in that one because you have to position yourself properly for that, dang it. For that level skip. And it helps if the thing moves in your reach so you can actually set up for it. If it's not, could be waiting a few seconds, but it's still not as bad as the stupid string boss with the heart. Roxy, I think. Weird name. Weird name for a weird game. Crusader City's a good game. Alright, don't be the compass or else I'll be mad about that hammer chest. Get ready. Because this means I should just fight blind. Just to be absolutely safe and certain here. Blind has the compass, I'm gonna be mad because how does a blind man read the compass? What a jerk! Well, I have to be careful in this fight too because current health. I can pad it slightly with that. Really need to, I can unleash the PB. No, I won't. I hate insect puns, they really bug me. I've seen it before, but it's rarer, so I'm gonna give you a pass for today. Oh, drop. Oh, how did that count? Not bad. It's compass. Hey, look at that. Good call. It opens up one more place to me. Two more places to me, actually, but... Hello, Core. Welcome back from Destiny Land. Isn't that the Sheikah Slate? Well, I joke, but now that I mention it, Sheikah Slate apparently was originally planned to talk to you. Like, it was going to be your helper, but they cut that out. Which could have been cool, depending on how they did it. But we could have had another fee in our hands, and, you know, I like Breath of the Wild the way it is. No helper is best helper. Yeah, this is go now. Don't go back into Dark Road. There's no use for going into Dark Road right now. Need the book so I can get into a desert. Get the Triforce piece there, and also whatever is inevitably hiding inside. Well, you're very kind, sir. Very, very kind. Let's go to mountain right now, actually. There's more stuff we can do. Well, by more stuff, I mean there's one more cave we can check. Now we have mirror, but in Dark World. But we can now get up to Tower of Hera, at least. Oh yeah, life lesson money. That's up here. And the fourth bottle was inside, but I'm just gonna leave it. I don't hate Ganon's Tower, I'm just tired of it. Oh wait, you meant game theory. I saw it, I don't really... There's like a part of me that wants to see what he says, but I really don't know if I care enough for that. I mean, I heard that apparently he placed it in the Link to the Past timeline, which is like the only thing I would agree with, but I'm not really too that curious about watching it. Ooh. Like, I think it's the same timeline as Link to the Past. I think it's the current end of the Downfall timeline. But we'll see what happens. You know, a lot of it for me, it's not even that, well, it's not entirely that his... Oh, I had the Bicky, I'm dumb. I guess we're going downstairs, because I wasn't paying attention. It's not entirely the fact that his stuff is a stretch and stupid. It's also... I just don't like him as a person. He's just... Ugh. I don't know. I don't like his face. I don't like his voice or his acting. His personality is just... unbearable. Speaking of somebody whose personality is not funny and is also unbearable. Yeah, for some reason I thought I was stuck in the wrong way. I'm going to stop you right there. That's not a Twilight Princess reference. It's not. I was part of a discussion. Well, I wasn't part of a discussion. I read a discussion on the True Zelda Reddit. They did some dissection of that scene, and the word Zelda uses in Japan for Twilight, I'm probably gonna butcher this, is Tasogare, as opposed to the Japanese name for the Twilight Realm, Kage no Sekai. So, gross. So whatever she's referring to, it's not the Twilight Realm. Hang on, pay attention to this bomb jump. Okay, we can leave here. Where was I going with this? Oh. There is another instance in Japan where the word Tasogare is used. The manual for Link to the Past, in referring to the Sacred Realm. Where it's referred to as, in the English translation, as a place of twilight. Using that same word that Zelda uses in the speech in Japan. There's also another counterpoint that lots of people use, and that it's the Mirror of Twilight still exists, as far as we know, in the Downfall timeline, so it's not like there can't be another Triforce or Twilight episode in that timeline. Even if that was referring to Twilight Princess, which it's not. I'm gonna say, that didn't work, I was gonna be mad. I'm still gonna withhold doing a life lesson. I'm gonna go do, Skullwoods. take it from me, I at first was saying that it was a child timeline game. And that the reference to Twilight was the confirmation, but I turned my thought patterns around after reading into it. Thank you, Kulix, for insulting me. Nobody tell anybody that I wrote that. This is a dungeon I should clear because of the whole green pendant thing. I turned. That wasn't a bunk. Game's lying to me. Let's waste some time with this dinky Master Sword to kill him instead of wasting magic. Hello. Well, good news for us. Aghanim is no longer required. Because I was fearing that we would have to go on that side for like the hammer or something. But now we can just hop into the water and do our life lesson, but in getting those two chests along the way. Also, bouncy Gibdo, my friend! Also, yeah, Miyamoto, I think he's pretty much explicitly said before that gameplay first, story second. I think Aonuma said that much as well. I need to count how many items are in this freaking dungeon. We found one, flippers. I need to keep a notepad of how many items are in each dungeon, so it just makes it easier than like counting keys. But yeah, that's their prerogative. Zelda can tell good stories, but in the end, I don't play Zelda for the good stories. I play Zelda for adventure and potentially entertaining stories. Interesting stories. Which they have done. And honestly, they feel a lot better when they're self-contained. So. Blarg. This item distribution right now. Well, Breath of the Wild, I think, is kind of okay in the story sense. It's not great, and it's also pretty much self-contained. Did I just go off track of something I was saying? Yeah, who cares? I care. Just saving my magic here, don't mind me. I have a blue potion, but I'd rather save it for the fight. I think there's a lot more than that, but those are, like, good links. I should have saved that last shot for this room because this guy has it. The key I need. Which means there's probably just a... Okay, I think there's one more item and then there's a key. No, I think there's two more keys. I don't know. Come on, Wallmaster. I'm very nervous. Okay. I don't know how I'm doing this. Here, put that on. You can please get away from all the spikes. It's like, you know, you can't get hurt there. That's the only reason you're hiding. It's your big pansy jerk. Okay, you're dead. Take this to Sassy after we go around and check out Keckfish. Do the life lesson stuff. Let's go see Bridge Guy. Yeah, that little quote from Miyamoto there about Link's Awakening. I don't think so. Alright, people have started to do this. Why not? And I think I figured out what was going on with why I could never get up through there before properly. It's because that pot's in a weird spot. Okay, how many keys did I get from chests so far? Because this may just be a key in the big chest. We'll find out. Are there 2 items in Skullwoods? I think there's 2 items in Skullwoods. We found exactly 1. Livers. Dude, I will buy that Mario 3 was a play because that's pretty fun. What I don't buy is that Miyamoto is the Cooperling's mom. No, that was just funny of him to say. Your existence is awful. I almost thought it was not gonna work. Yeah, okay, there's like 1 item in this dungeon because this dungeon sucks. Down here we go. Welcome to the dark world. Welcome to the dark world. Team stole the song from me. I'm gonna sue his ass off. I still need that mash ROM. Oh, come on. Also, going back to the Mario 3 play thing. Mario Cannon is never something you should worry about. I'm just saying. I always make jokes about the cannon, though. Like, my Mario Cannon, you're messing it up. And I never actually mean it. Because, like, seriously, Mario Cannon, who cares? All the games happened, I guess. And even one didn't happen. What impact is it going to make? Alright, Kekfish. King Koopa, put you in a stupa. Okay, good item, but this isn't a Triforce piece. I need hookshot and hammer. Guess I can do some more stuff. Come on, Zora man, be a pal. I got all this cash for you. Do something good with it. If you don't do something good with it, I'm taking that money you left on the ledge. Real talk, I'm probably gonna take that money either way. Because I am a kleptomaniac. Real talk though, this is kind of a ALttP Triforce Hunt seed so far. In about 20 minutes, unless I can find 12 pieces in 20 minutes, it is really gonna be a bad time. Especially because that Jeff guy somehow got a minute more or faster than me. How could he? Before I go in there, I'm gonna go through this portal and check the island, and of course go to Bridge Guy. Then I want to swim back and go to the pyramid. Yeah, we'll come back for you. I can use the flute too. That way I can get the mire and get that Triforce piece on Desert Ledge, and also run through Desert because Desert always has stuff. Desert has 2 items total, I think. Make the pasta. Bridge Guy, Bridge Guy, Bridge Guy, Bridge Guy, Bridge Guy. My man. Well, we're getting places, slowly. Alright, Sassy's up there, I should... is there a... I think I can hop out of the water here, can I? Yeah, okay, I'll just go up to him. Come back down. Warp back up north, you punk. Yeah. Then do some Dark World Explormulation. I love being consistent at that trick. Well, I mean, it might be useful. A link to the creepypasta. Hey, Unholy. That was like the one creepypasta I enjoy, but I never read it past once it got all... I don't even remember the name of it. Like, I just remember the original saga with the original videos and stuff, and they added in that one character. It was some weird abomination later on. When he started doing the Cleverbot stuff, like the extra files you downloaded to read that saga, I was getting out of it because I was just kind of silly, but... like, overall, it was still decently well done. I am to understand that a lot of people are sick of the meme, though, so... Benjube... Hello, Benjube. Jube, was that the thing? Also, that's very coincidental. If... well, welcome to the stream, Benjube. We don't normally insult creepypastas here. We usually just eat regular pasta. I wish. Wrath of the Ninja. Someone say pasta. Aaron, what is up? We did in fact say pasta. Multiple kinds. Mushram. Yeah, pasta's pretty good. I think we should have gotten this earlier. I'm gonna go back up north and get that freaking, turn this in. You know, I think I know why, when Jeff was wondering if going through the mirror portal at the witch's hut counted as a transition. I didn't think it did. It counts. I think it's just faster to leave the screen and walk back, though, than it is to mirror warp. Alright, need this first. Hallucinogenics obtained. Game rolled made of pasta. I'm into it. Take your drugs. Cheesy pasta, nice. Well, we're halfway there. Halfway to getting our hair back. I'm gonna go screw around in Dark Palace. Because even without the hammer, you can do, like, all of the dungeon. You just can't get whatever Helmasaur is having. And hopefully he has the map or compass. Dash. Dork Palace. So are we going to take the Mario cartoon as canon? Are those actually just hats all the, yes, G, that all the Toads are wearing? I have an empty bottle, and I was up at the witch's hut, and I didn't refill it with a blue potion. Oh well, I've got a blue potion backup. Which, arguably, is not that important, because we're not going through all the dungeons. Hopefully. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. Yeah, I can get into Swamp Palace if I need to. Just can't go anywhere else yet. I froze. Oh, Starbomb. I still haven't listened to anything they did besides the Crashervania, which is pretty great. Actually, Actually, you know what? I feel like I listened to another Starbomb song that I wasn't really fond of, and I don't remember what it was. Feel like it was Mario related, I don't know for sure. Alright, so we got like 13 minutes to find 10 Triforce pieces. Oh, get the chest. A really big key, that's nice. Shall we practice the bomb jump? The only Zelda rap I remember, well, I think Smosh did one, but I don't think I even listened to it. I might have listened to it for like 3 minutes and thought, meh, but I'm not really like a Smosh fan. I like the Dwayne and Brandon ones, especially the Zelda 2 one. That one's really good. Good room. Dang it. Let's go get these guaranteed keys in the middle here. I mean, not guaranteed, but basically guaranteed. Sometimes there's something else in this middle chest, but the one down here is almost always a key. Key distribution in this dungeon is... I get it, it has to be a certain way or you can really screw yourself up. But so boring. But you can't afford to, like, try a different path normally, because sometimes it will be different. And sometimes there will be an important item in one of these chests. Did I ever find... Nope. So we got a chance here, but the chance is slim. There's so many chests up ahead. Gary falls down hills. He breaks his hip. Game over. Holes, rather, but falling down hills would also be deadly to a man of Gary's age caliber. Let's see if I still remember how to do this bomb jump. If we can even do it in time. Is that... No, a little more down. No, a little more up. I think we've already flubbed it. Forget it. Nice. Okay, let's just go ahead and do these. This was a mistake, because I could have just mirrored down from the big chest after getting the stuff on the right. But oh well, hi Cape. You're useless in this run. I say that like it wasn't, like it was too late to turn back. It was right at the door. I could have just turned around. How about that vanilla hammer location, though? I tried. Right. Woohoo! 9 more to go in 10 minutes. It's not looking good for me. 8 more to go in 10 minutes. This is looking good for me. No. Cost 2 hearts to pay for his life for it. Got 7 more to go in 10. Okay, I'm done. Well, okay. We actually are fully done with this dungeon. Fully done with this dungeon. Fully dungeon. The only bad news is I had to take the long way to get to, Dang it. Okay, let's go dig. Maybe we'll dig up the hammer. Then we can go to the Dank World and check out freaking Swamp Palace. Maybe we'll dig up the flute. How about the vanilla flute location, huh? Man, that's looking pretty good to me. Yeah, dang, the Dark Palace was just packing in pieces. Eh. Yeah, okay. Leave this way. Gotta get the Dark World through the Kakariko portal. One of these days, somebody gave me some stuff. I think I bookmarked it, but I'm not sure. But somebody gave me some, stuff to do to make a bot like Coolx in Discord. And, I've just been too lazy. Also, thank you for the auto-host mistaken. I never played Lolo, whatever. Is that related to the enemies in Kirby? Lolo, la la la. I was remembering that arc from the anime about how from the Kirby anime with the two of them being dang, Gulix. Getting political on us. Sharing is caring indeed. Let's see, the anime renamed them to Fololo and Falala. And apparently they were once one singular being called Fofa. This might have been a dub thing. I don't know. I don't know if the original Japanese kept their video game names. It's like, this is the weirdest thing. Well, I think it's just the name Fofa. What kind of name is that? One letter off from Sofa. But in that case, if they did keep their original names in Japanese, does that mean their combined form is Lola? As in Lola. La 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 Lola. So dang, that hammer location. My luck, hookshot is out of this dungeon, meaning I'd have to take this, go somewhere else with this hammer. Although I can do stuff without the hookshot, I just can't get to the second half of the dungeon. You know, okay, let's just do what we can. Second thought, no. Actually, I'm not sure why I saved and quit there, but nope, it's faster, so let's do it. Let's go to our dear old Lucky Cave. Well, even if it is a bad cave, we don't have the powder, so... Quark with the Doritos! How's it going? We are searching for... Just in time, that's a new PB. No, okay. Excuse me. Holy crap, Left Jebster with the $5 sub. Thank you very much, my man. You are rewarded with the knowledge that I still can't beat your PB yet. Hey. Another Triforce piece up there, so I can get that now. After we get all this stuff, since this is our first time up here. Subway. Man, if I wasn't doing a themed stream, I would totally just have like a Subway thing for my sub alert. Get the old, God, what was that guy's name? the old guy, not the old guy, the guy from the old commercials, who always said, "Subway, eat fresh." Not Jared. I wouldn't put him on my stream. It is Jeff, and part of it was lack of motivation. Another part of it was family was here. Enjoy your bridge, guy. Jared from Subway. Oh, you got it. Well, there's the powder. Well, MacBooyah might be onto something. Ow. That is a rip. That's a decent bevy amount of emotes you got there. I like it. One of these days I will have a bevy of emotes. Maybe once my Twitch check comes in. Is this the slow way? Should I have... No. Yes, no. It doesn't matter. We're already, like, halfway through. Yeah, whose dino is that? Let me see. ALttP. I don't think I know who that... Well, maybe my Franker's face C isn't working, because it's not telling me who that channel is. God, Dead Rocks. Oh, what the... I'm not getting channel info for any of these emotes, actually. FFZ must be screwed up. Forgot to spin. What have we got here anyway? Because we might need to go in here. Or we might just go in here, because... let's check my stuff out here first. Alsum. Well, my name is not Al, my last name is not Sum, so unfortunately I cannot fulfill that. Okay. Hey, Mert. Welcome aboard. 6 more to go, and we got 1 minute to beat the PB. Oh, we got 2 minutes, actually. Now we got less than 2 minutes. I'm just assuming awesome. Now that I think about it, Turtle Rock is basically my... Whoops. Turtle Rock is basically my only place left. You didn't say awesome, weird. Firstly, move. Is it the dream? Is it the dream? It's not the dream. Whoops. Yin's country. Yins sounds like me, like you all. Is lingo. Is it like a yang? Very slurred you ones. And my response to that is you ones is already weird grammar, so. You know what? I said I was gonna go in here and then I didn't even open it. Go me. Go me. It's my birthday. Pittsburgh colloquialism. Get that Schittsburg out of here. No. Oh dang, I have to do that one room the slow way. hate the slow way. I like the word colloquialism. Colloquialism. Rip PB, 30 seconds ago, almost. Now it's 30 seconds ago. Wait, keep it down. Stop thinking 2 steps ahead, you're always ignoring the here and now. Always his head in the clouds, his mind never where he was or what he was doing. It's the wrong way. Can't remember that exact Yoda quote. Actually, yes, Quark. That's actually the plot I set up with this entire thing. My file names are give me hair. Let's wait. Boom. Boom. To the moon. Ow, with the lack of the cane dash. It's supposed to be cool and you're ruining everything, old man. You're too old to cane dash or something. Oh, for the love of... Failed to cane dash twice. He's too old. Too old to do the cane dash. Excuse me. I should not stream right after I eat. Oh well. Oh, you son of a... You get out of there now. Alright, almost got it perfect. So we'll keep going in this dungeon. Until we find the mystical hair, 3 remaining Triforce pieces. I would love it if I got out of this dungeon with 19 pieces and then the bat has the final piece. But if Viceroy is not in this dungeon, I can't beat it anyway. But I'm just going through to get what I can. In Triforce Hunt, it's not about beating dungeons. It's about beating dungeons. Okay, no wait, no it's not. Dude. Ow. Oh my goodness, I still love this sprite. So wrong, but so right. Alright, we're running out of chests. Mimic Cave. We can do Mimic Cave. I chose normal. Normal. Also, hey channel. I say I should, but then I shouldn't. But I could do a hard Triforce Hunt one of these days. But the other hard rolls are kind of... No! Which one is it? Is this one? I'm gonna need that to get back in. If it was hard, there'd be 20 on the counter at the top. Ow. Did I say 20? I'm at 30. There'd be 30 on the counter at the top if it was hard. Words. $10 for easy. But I might just do an easy one after this, just for the fun of it. And also to extend the stream, because these Triforce Hunts are pretty short, so... Words are serious business. Words are hard, dude. Ow, ow, eat. Hey, best item, how you doing? Oh. Freaking, Bird Room's gonna suck. This item TM. Oh, messed that one up. There's a key I need. We're gonna do a reset. We're gonna use that potion, because, like, we're almost at the end. There's nothing else we need that potion for. Best of the best of the best with honors. You fall down. And now you are dead, dead, dead. This trick is so hard. Yes. Mega gross, that means trying to excite something. Okay, so we're gonna finish up Triforce Cave then. Or Triforce. Hookshot Cave then. Oh, well, that was weird. But it might be Triforce Cave, for all we know. Better be indeed. Although we're really running out of spots to look for stuff, so we can go back in the swamp now. So leaving swamp was a good call. What was that noise? Cat, was that you calling a carpet? Do I need to yell at you again? Haven't yelled at the cats yet in this playthrough. They're about due for it. Okay. That's something I could probably do and just chase that trend of people having cat emotes. Okay, so it's not Triforce Cave. It's Floodle Cave. Yeah, saving point. Was I supposed to go here? Yeah, Floodle. Yikes. Yeah, that's a combination. It seems like Turtle Rock is always the gateway to the flute in this version. Alright, we're actually going to go to the blacksmith's house, Dark World, hammer all those pigs down, then we'll go check out the Bat Cave. Oh, Vanilla Ice. Why does he exist? Okay, you know what? He's allowed to exist because I will admit to finding Go Ninja Go as a guilty pleasure. Although Turtle Power was a much better rap song, but that's beside the point. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Let me think about this, because I think I want to go and get... Go ninja, go. And get the, stuff out of my area before going back into Swamp Palace. I would rather go into Swamp Palace than Misery Mire, to be honest. Kulaks, no! Oh, come on, stop delaying my pain. You know what? Power Rangers theme is great, yeah. That's right, there's a Triforce piece right on that ledge, so I'll just go in the Desert Palace. I have to check in these chests. Yeah, that whole Raphael thing, I just don't get how they screwed that up that badly. Oh, almost did it. For the love of... Come on. Why are you hiding all the Triforce pieces? Are they in Ganon's Tower? Where's the book? Think about this for a second. In this day and age, who could ask for more? And then he gave you the 5th Ninja Turtle. And that live-action show we'd rather not think about. So I guess 90s viewers could ask for more. But then they were asking for less, so... Freaking Venus de Milo, I think. Wasn't even a Renaissance artist, but then again, I mean... I don't know. Well, okay. That's a run. It's in the books. You win. Hey, Jeff and Core, do you guys want to do a race? Because, like, I'll do a full Triforce Hunt race on normal mode if you guys are up for it. If not, I'll probably just roll an easy seed. Hi, Jeff. Fifth male turtle named Kirby. Oh, God. That's racing. Okay. Sacerdotal? That's a new one. Start hunting fairies. Hey, Hero Fire. In that case, I just went back, draw straws on who you watch. Does Kulaks have that dice feature anymore? Nope. Quark's on mobile, so you can do. Look, Gert doesn't have his hair back. Rip everything. I suppose, Jeff, we could, just use your Discord. If that's alright with you. Witches hold the key. Set off. Alrighty. In that case, I'm gonna go take care of some stuff real quick, and by that I mean scoop my litter box, the cat's litter box, and get some water. If one of you guys want to generate the seed, go for it. Yeah, baby, she's got it. As for me, I'm gonna let the credits run out. I will BRB, and since I'll be splitting this video for YouTube, I will preemptively say thank you guys for watching. See you next time. But obviously the rest of you guys on stream, you'll still be here, hopefully. I will be right back. Yeah, keep in mind, I got the bonks within... Got the boots within 2 minutes, so... Think about that one. Alright, be right back. Oh wait, I gotta see this Dancing Pickles. Your ad here is pretty great, though. Dancing Pickles is right after this, so we gotta see this. Obviously, somebody keep flying vultures, boo. Somebody let me know what bonks is. Be right back.